Today I'm showcasing my newest mock Ferrix. First, I'm going to go in depth to all the minifigures I use. Not everyone, I guess, but some of the most important ones. Starting off with this Corellian Hound, which was actually in the first scene of Season 1, and I got this in a set from Solo, so it's pretty nice to get him in this mock. Of course, I use a lot of the figures from the 2025 Ewing, as you can see, Andor, Dead Ramiro, as well as a Riot Trooper. But besides that, I do have a pretty cool tank trooper here. Some really nice leg printing. This is from Rogue One. I think it did show up a little bit in Andor. I also have a custom Imperial officer, which isn't completely accurate, but all I really did was add a cape to make it more accurate to the specific scene that I was making in Andor. I know the face isn't that accurate, but I still think it's a cool detail to add. And of course, I have to have the Death Trooper right next to Dead Ramiro, which is extremely accurate to the actual scene here. It looks pretty nice. He doesn't have the camera, though. I still think he looks really nice in the position that he's in, because this is probably the most accurate part I've made out of this mock, at least scene-wise. This is an actual scene in the show. I believe it was in the exact finale of Andor Season 1. I might improve this regular Andor. It is from the end of Season 2, I guess, in his final outfit. So technically, it's not the one he wore at the end of Season 1. Technically, there is only one figure with that exact version from Season 1, which now is currently retired. I'm going to pick it up sometime to upgrade this mock. But now I'm going to get into the actual build and layout of the minifigures. So it is one of my smaller mocks, so I decided to elevate it a little bit with some of these dark gray pieces. Also use most of the base as some Geonosian, like orange or little burnt brown color here. I would have preferred it to have more of this regular brown color there, but I didn't have a lot of that, so I think the brown would be a little bit more accurate, or maybe have the colors inverted or swapped. But I decided for the actual build, I would have a small little like stand or like house area here, something with the iconic curved doors from Star Wars. It is kind of basic build. It looks a little bit destroyed, but I guess that's part of the mock. There's also a little stand with some, I guess like fruit, some type of fruit. And if you actually pull it out, I'll take out the entire crate actually and show you, because it is actually a pretty simple build here. I just stacked up a couple leaves, and I think it adds a lot of like color to the build, a lot of greenery, because of course Ferrix is a little bit darker. It has like a lot of darker colors, and a lot of the Imperials are just a bunch of white and gray. So I think that green there adds a little bit of a pop of color, as well as Andor hiding in the back. I definitely think the minifig layout is really nice here. I have a little bit of a platoon of different variations of Imperials. Of course, I have the custom upgraded officer, tank trooper, scout trooper, regular stormtrooper, as well as the riot trooper with the shield, which looks phenomenal there. I also have Dead Ramiro there, which I don't think that is a great figure. I would have preferred her to have a like full jacket. It kind of seems weird with just the printing on there, as well as a pretty cool Death Trooper. I don't think it's the exact Death Trooper. The one in the scene did have a pauldron, but this one sadly doesn't. This is my only Death Trooper, but I still think it looks really nice in this build, and it's a very good use of all my really cool Imperial army. And I think this mock definitely is a change of scenery. You don't get to see a lot of Andor mocks. At least I haven't built a lot in the past few years. I definitely think this is a good way to use my Imperials, and a nice mock overall. It was a pretty simple mock to build. It took me about 30 minutes because I was building it on a stream, reacting to some live chats. Some of my favorite minifigures in this mock includes the Death Trooper and the Tank Trooper. Also, I really like some of the other details I used. I definitely didn't use as much of this color as I wanted, which is like, I guess, like a nougat color there, like a cookie, I guess, kind of looks like that. But the main problem is that I used it mostly in this building here, and I don't like this building a lot because I kind of want to make it seem like it was a full building, but at the end it looks like it was a little bit of a destroyed building. I wish I would have just gone with one of them and stuck with it. So overall, there's definitely a lot to improve with this mock, but I still enjoyed it a lot. But that is going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have an amazing rest of your day, and see you all in the next one.